I love that intro too, Micah. That was awesome.
And welcome to the jungle of fossils. We've got Captain Strangelife joining us, Grot2 Orloff, Charlton 66,
Hey, Steve.
Jambo Comics, and the ever delightful guest starring I Love Disney, Steve Caldwell, a man brave enough to go to Camp Lejeune and drink the water and live to tell it.
How's everybody doing?
Jambo's putting me and myself, I guess. Is that what you want, Jambo? Or
Yes.
okay, yes. And me, lovable me is here. So in the great crowd, we had Jackson Roykirk saying our jungle is littered with adventures. August is here. It's good to see you, August. August is hoping for some Congarilla. I hope we disappoint him. That would have been, had we been thinking, August, that would have been, that's not our forte. Here's Recess, all aboard. Fossil Town. Here's Maranya. Yes, good evening to all the friends of the old fossils. Here's Eric Breen. Eric Breen's computer went out on him last week, but don't worry. He's putting together some funds. He just made contact with an exiled Nigerian prince, so hopefully we'll be getting that straightened out real soon. Here's John. John, it's good to see you. Yeah, this is Jambo's Super Bowl. Now, we're going to show more than jungle, of course, but Here's Ranger Sly. Good evening, Ranger. Oh, he's repeating himself. Good. Yes, because we've probably already forgotten what he said earlier. So he typed all that out. The first one yesterday, I think. So, all right. And of course, it's great to have a guest, Mr. Caldwell. We thank you for joining us. I will go first to show a few things. Thought I'd start off a little jungle annual Tarzan with a couple of leopards attacking each other, a panther and a leopard.
Oh, wow.
It's an old ale. Mine's seen a lot better days, but I just dig that painted cover.
Nice artwork, yeah.
And anytime somebody's about to attack by a leopard from DC Comics,
I think he's wearing his brother. That's what he's upset about.
could be.
Nice.
Great jungle action here. Here's even the birds are getting in on it. And these weird green guys.
Great cover.
The Nightmare.
Wow.
So here's a painted cover for you.
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, I love that cover.
See the jungle's on fire? See, were you paying attention to the theme song earlier? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a photo cover and a line drawn cover in the background.
That's a nice one.
Oh, that's cool. That's spooky. Yeah, man. He's quite the artist, this Tarzan.
Yes.
He's the artisan of the jungle.
Johnny Weissmuller was the best Tarzan, I think. Film Tarzan.
Johnny Weissmuller's the one that did the original yell, right? And everybody else just dubbed it in.
I
What
think
about Buster Crab?
Yeah, he had his own version of it, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think he had his own little yell. It was a little bit
Yeah, it was a
different.
little
than
different. Yeah.
Johnny Weissmuller's.
Oh, it's the same one.
you just brained yourself.
Yep.
Eric's not here, so you got to pick up the slack, Micah. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
It's underwater, huh?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. He's got the Triceratops underwater fighting it, stabbing it with a knife.
That's pretty cool, though.
All right. I will cut it short there.
Good
And,
stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good Tarzan books.
Let's see where we left off here. Maranya says, okay. All right. There's Michael. Yes. And Ranger says, Joe Kubert goodness. I agree. Yes, he's the sensitive the artist. Yeah. That's his hobby. He's got plenty of spare time. And let's see. Speaking of spare time, let's go see what Mr. Caldwell's been up to. And we thank him for joining us. So as we throw him into the fray right now.
All right. I was supposed to be on here last week, so I missed out on the Twilight Zone thing. So I figured I'd show a couple of those real quick. First, we got Twilight Zone number 8 from August of 1964.
All right.
And then, let's see. This is number 10. Didn't write the year on this one. This is a great cover. I love this.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Wow.
And number 41 here.
Very cool.
That's nice. What's up, Mike?
Hey there, Mike.
We'll move on to some jungle type comics. This is Trag and the Sky God number 7
Yes.
from 76.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Drag is cool.
And then we get Kazar number 2.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mind coverless comics if there's something interesting. This is the Black Panther number 1 I got for 50 cents.
Hey, cool.
Not bad.
Still reads good, don't it?
Yeah. And then number 2 came with it for 50 cents.
All right.
Excellent.
Can't beat that, man.
And then here's a coverless Master Comics number 52
Wow.
with a reprint of the cover on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we got a Spidey Super Stories number 35. Is it Shauna?
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, there you go.
Shauna.
Good deal.
And then War is Hell number 7. Looks like they're in the jungle there.
Yeah.
Were those
I didn't know
reprints?
Sergeant Fury was in that title.
A couple of them were.
Were those reprints of the Sergeant Fury series?
Yeah, they had to be.
Yeah, they were up to like number, what was it, number 9 started original stories, I think.
Okay.
Next, I got the Invaders number 6. Some Human Torch on there.
Excellent.
Invaders number 36. And this guy's not a jungle monster, but he is a swamp monster. Superman and Swamp Thing DC Comics present.
Oh, was that Solomon?
And Solomon Grundy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solomon Grundy. Yeah, man.
Conan the Barbarian number 96.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Just got a couple more here for this round. Fantastic Four number 162.
Great story. Yeah.
And we went from one swamp monster to the other, Man Thing.
Wow.
That's the one right there. Yeah.
Another Fantastic Four number 193.
Hmm.
And then 3 more. We got 194. And then 199 with a cool Doctor Doom cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
And then this one's definitely in the jungle. This is Warfront number 3.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
That's nice.
That's a nice one.
Harvey Comics.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's all I got for this round.
Oh, that's great.
Great stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good stuff.
See how he fits
Thank
in?
you.
Harvey's.
He fits in just fine. Should we go to the Great Captain? He said he might have to duck out early, so
Yeah, I got some stuff here. I'll start off with the same number 1 issue that you showed.
oh, in better shape too. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, you're braining.
Yes.
I am. Yes, I am. Then here's number 2, 1953.
Wow.
Nice.
And I got another number 2. This one I picked up recently from Larry. He used to own one of the first comic book stores in Chicago. And I go over to his place sometimes and pick up stuff. He's got stacks of books from the floor up to about here, you know. A lot of it's still from the store. Here's number 4.
Wow.
These square bounds are really tough to get nice,
Yeah.
you know, because they're so thick. There's number 6. I guess I'm missing number 5, but
You don't see those as much as the others either.
no, this is pretty nice too. I love these thick annual. There's a lot of reading there for you. And this is what, number 37. I got a long ways to go before I complete this run. Yeah. And let's see what else I got here. Oh, here's I showed these before. I'll put those. I think I did. Those two I know I showed. I probably showed this. This is from 1945, Jungle Comics number 71.
Yeah. Great cover.
And then another great fiction house, Fight Comics. I think this is a Canadian edition from 1951.
Yeah. It's like a great Whitman.
But yeah, they got a gorilla in bondage, and there's they're doing all this drug stuff. They're testing all these drugs on him.
No.
And let's see, I got an Atlas comic, Jungle Action number 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
From 1954. This has the first appearance of Man-O, the Mighty.
Isn't that the first leopard girl also, though? The girl in the middle? I think that's her first. I believe so. I think it is.
I am not sure about that one. But I was glad to get this one. I did, a few years ago. Let's see here. Before I get to the other stuff here. Oh, there's another copy of this. Got another copy of that. This is a better copy.
Nice.
Man.
The cover is by Morris Whitman.
Yeah.
And he
Beautiful.
a lot of times, he would sneak in some nudity. That he would show us like a dress that you can completely see through, or that it was skin tight, and you think that at first, because it's flesh color, it's really her, her bottom. And then he would sneak in, pubic hairs and stuff like that. I have a lot of stuff like that, a ton of it in there. And people don't believe me when I tell them that they were doing this on purpose, but they were. And that was the one I'm talking about. Maybe I'll find it for the next round. It was used in Seduction of the Innocent. Here's Fight Comics number 52.
Very nice.
Great cover.
I got some. Oh, this is pencil links. There's a story in here. The case is sewed up with Nick Cardy artwork.
I didn't do that. I don't know what happened, but there you go again.
Now, this has a story in there by Nick Cardy, which is kind of cool. And another Fight Comics, Senorita Rio.
Yeah.
Senorita Rio. And there's a story in here, a Tiger Girl, and some other story in here by Matt Baker. And last one I'll show you for now is JoJo Comics. This is number 9 from 1947.
Right. Can't go wrong with the Fox Jungle Book.
Yeah, I don't know who did the cover on this. Do you know?
Probably Jack Kamen, probably.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't make a note or anything.
He did a lot of those, I know.
Yeah, that's what I got for now. Yeah, you know what? I noticed it has Matt Baker artwork.
You were right,
in it.
Jambo, about that comment.
But
It does
Jack
have Matt
Kamen
Baker artwork in it, but yeah, probably.
yeah, him and Baker both were all over that Fox stuff.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
I love Baker's artwork and Jack.
Oh
Kamen.
yeah.
Anyway, that's what I got for right now.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Great stuff.
I got
All right. Gratu, are you ready to go?
Hey, Jambo, you were right about that.
Which one, sir?
You were right. The Jungle Action one, her first appearance was in that.
Yeah.
You were
Rubber
right.
Girl's first appearance?
Yeah.
I should write that. I should make
Yeah. That's according to the
Cool.
price guide.
Cool.
Here's Fight Comics number 46. It's not exactly
Oh,
jungle, but
wow.
it's
All
got
right.
leopards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
She's in the cargo hold.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that's beautiful.
Sorry, Jambo, you have to look at this. So
I know it. It's like torture.
yes.
That's a nice one.
This is, gosh darn, number 80, I believe. You know, I wish, if you've read the Tarzan books, it's hard to even think of. I mean, the Weissmuller movies are enjoyable, but it's hard to even think of a Tarzan movie that actually captures it. I guess the one that came out right before the pandemic was pretty good, but I mean, it's the way that people that watch the movies imagine Tarzan's supposed to be is so different from what Edgar Rice Burroughs wrote.
Man, that's cool what you're
I mean,
showing.
he should be a perfect gentleman. In the early days, he had a French accent because he taught himself to read and write English from books left behind by his parents. But the first language he learned to speak was French. So he was this Englishman with a French accent, and he should be covered in scars. I mean, he should be a good-looking guy, but there should be scar tissue everywhere because the fights he got in with the other apes, when he was a teenager, they described the entire scalp being peeled back. I don't know how that healed exactly. Wow. But he should be completely, this is not in good shape.
That wouldn't make for a very good TV series or a movie, though. If they made him look that ugly or bad.
It wouldn't necessarily. You wouldn't necessarily have to make him look ugly, but if you took, say, Clint Eastwood and just had because scars don't have to be red; they can be white. People have been cut with knives.
Right.
Sometimes you can barely see it, but there should be some. Like when they show in some of the new comics when Batman takes off his shirt and you see his back and you can see it should be like that for sure. I mean, he was running around basically naked fighting in the jungle. The way that she dresses in the comic is not exactly the way she was on the TV show. It's a little more modest.
Was that an Alex Schoenberg cover? One you just showed?
I don't know. There's not a signature. Could be.
Looks like that's airbrushed.
Yeah, it very well could be.
I think that's Whitman, I believe. Yeah.
Doesn't it look like it's airbrushed, though?
It's fantastic.
Yeah, some of that was close to that. I mean, he was really good with the colors. If he was doing the coloring, I'm not sure it was all Iger studio stuff.
But the TV show got it a lot more close than that one that came out in the 80s, where it really didn't look like Sheena at all. But she posed for an album cover and this is not how she looked on the TV series, but this is more comic accurate. Music for Big Game Hunters. It's
that's awesome. I don't have that either. So
yeah, and this is something in your collection for sure. I don't think it would be hard to find. It's Sounds of 1,000 Strings. It's on this label. It's not a record that you even would. It's not good, but it's just you're buying it for the cover,
right,
which is the way it is with all comics nowadays. There was a cover that I told Kevin at I'll show the rest of the next round at Gotham City Comics. I said, you got to hold this for me. It came out today. It was a Vampirella that had some of the I hate buying a comic just for the cover because I know the inside's going to be terrible, but it came out today. I saw it on the internet. He said he'd hold that for me. I don't know who the artist is, but it's really good.
I think he's holding me one also. He said that you had purchased that or was getting it and said it was really good. But it's because I was asking him if he had any Vampirella Warren stuff, and he said no, but I've got this. And he
Did
said,
he show it to you?
No, I was talking to him on the phone. So
you're just okay. Yeah. Trust me, it's great. I don't know who the artist is. Someone in the chat will know.
Speaking of the chat, can you answer that question for him?
Yeah, it was Tanya Roberts. I didn't like that movie. I was working in a movie theater. I had to watch that movie so many times that summer of '84.
I liked it because I met her and she was a real sweetheart. I mean, just to talk to and to be a Hollywood actress and everything, she was super nice. So,
I'm sure, but I like.
I was like a young guy watching that on HBO several times, So
I watched it every time it was on.
Yes.
I liked Irish McCalla.
But yeah, Irish McCalla is always going to be Sheena, So.
All right, let's go to Charlton. Let's see what he's up to.
All right. I don't have a lot of. Well, I didn't have a lot of Jungle Action books to bring out. I have a handful. I just didn't have time to dig through the collection or some of the earlier stuff. But I do have a few items. First of which is my Phantom model kit.
Wow.
Doctor, though. Isn't he cool?
Wow, that's cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's his kit. I actually don't want to build it. I don't trust myself with a paint job on the Voodoo guy. The Phantom would be pretty easy, but the Voodoo dude, man, he's gonna be pretty tough.
Yeah.
See, that's not him in the background. That's actual size next to the Phantom, right? He's supposed to be a pygmy, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I think it's supposed to be a force perspective as well.
Oh, is it?
It's about the size. This is about the size of the kit.
Okay.
So he may be a pygmy as well. I don't know for sure. But I think it's a great model kit.
Did that just come out recently, that kit?
No, I got this one for my birthday a long time ago. I think it's still available. I'm trying to see a date on it. 2016.
It should still be
It's 1/8 scale. This is what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's neat, right? Cool.
Oh, you should have got two, Steve. You could have built one and then saved the other one in a box.
That's what I want to do. I want to get another one. So this is a little bit of newer stuff, but it's really good. It's from '95. Tarzan Lost Adventures.
Yes.
Thomas Yates illustrates it, but as you can see, it's like a pulp. It's the Edgar Rice Burroughs story. It's really a good story. And then in the back, you got John Carter comic strip.
Wow.
In the back. Yeah.
That was illustrated by Burroughs' son, right?
Yeah, he was. Absolutely. Go Kenneth. And this is The Lost Adventures 2. It's a great cover. Arthur Pseudonym did the cover, but Thomas Yates does the artwork on the inside. Now we see what happens to the poor witch doctor after the model kit is built. We see what happens to the poor guy.
Yeah.
But this is number 3. And number 4 is a great cover, another pseudonym. I guess you did all the covers on it. Lost Adventure. This is pretty good. If anyone out there has number 2 of this, please let me know. Tarzan and versus the Predator at the Earth's core. Great stuff. Walter Simonson writes it, and Lee Weeks does the illustration, which is really good.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much of a great tag team on this one. It's good stuff.
I never read that, but I always wanted to.
Yeah, I'm not ready because I don't have 2. I don't want to get into it and want to read the rest of them. And here's number 4. Tarzan versus Predator. Got Tarzan's Dell 4-color or Dell comic.
Oh yeah, wow.
Dinosaur
Yeah, that one. I blew that up into a poster.
That is.
You did or you should? You did it?
I did years ago and had
Oh,
it
okay.
hanging in my classroom back 20
He's
years
trying
ago.
to hit this dinosaur here.
Wow.
Tarzan of the Apes. Battling the mountain stronghold.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're all gonna fall to their doom.
Yeah, really. This is a good one. Got this guy in a chokehold.
Yep.
I've got that one.
And of course, I have some Charlton, Zoo Funnies, number 8, 1954. Nokia,
cool.
Jungle Girl.
Those are great.
Zoo Funnies, number 11. That's not how they are. Who did that?
Man.
Yeah. I think that's Maurice Whitman also, right?
1955. It could have been. I don't know. He did work for Charlton. I can double check it, and you're probably right.
And that cover's from Jumbo.
Yeah. It was swiped from Jumbo and Jungle both, I think.
Charlton, man, they can do that. They're allowed to. They're special. Zoo Funnies, number 12, 1955.
Yeah.
And Zoo Funnies. No, I'm sorry. This is Nokia number 16. Continued from Zoo Funnies, 1956. That hippo. Hungry Hippo. Little marbles. Number 19, 1957.
Whoa. That's a great cover.
19 is number 20 from 57 as well.
Is she flipping them off?
Yeah. She points her logo. I am Milky the Jungle Girl.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Number 21. I like this cover. It's coming right in the turtle.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a cool.
Just
one.
think someone paid a nickel for that once at a garage sale.
Yep. And this is the last issue, number 22 from 1957.
Those are great, and they're expensive now if you go to
Yeah,
buy.
yeah, they are. And they're like you said, they ripped off covers. The interiors are reprints on some of them. I don't remember what I paid, but I bought them as a lot. A friend of mine, a dealer friend,
Yeah.
Baltimore a few years ago. That Charlton and texted me a whole lot of them, and I said I would take them. And so, last few books.
You did good, man.
Oh, thank you, appreciate it. I showed these not too long ago. This is Tarzan 1 from the 4-issue series.
That's the one where somebody said he looked like Johnny Cash, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash on steroids.
Might have been me.
Yeah. Number 2.
Awesome.
And Tarzan number 3. And when they had a cease and desist order, this was the last issue, which is a great cover, I think. This is number 4.
Yeah.
That's all I got for this round. I got some other books, but they're not Jungle on my next.
Nice stuff, Steve.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, we'll go running over to Jambo.
All right. Well, I did dig out a few. It was hard, but I found a few. Irish and there. But yeah, I found a few. I was actually trying to limit myself so I wouldn't take up too much time. It's number 25. Denzel Norwich cover. And there's 26. It's a Nick Cardy cover.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, from 1940, 41. Yeah, 41.
It makes it convenient because Jumbo and Jungle are right next to each other in your alphabet. When you alphabetize them, you can find them very easily. Oh, that's nice.
That's great.
Yeah, I always liked when she was riding the zebra like that. Just the color, sense, I guess. Right? Yeah.
Another great.
Number 80.
Man, that's great.
45.
Wow. 42.
Oh, like this guy's art when he was drawing Sheena. Art Soft.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
he was a big golden age on some superhero reprints that I have. I remember that name.
Yeah. Here's number, believe it or not, some of these I don't have them. This is 49.
Thank you, Eric.
Here's some Maurice Whitman.
That's wonderful.
And some Matt Baker. Yeah.
Is that the cover? Yeah, that's the Matt Baker cover.
Wow.
Just kicking that dude. Here's number 46. Zelnerwich.
Man.
Let's see. This is number 145. All the Lions. It's one of my favorite ones.
Why can't Hollywood?
Yeah. Wow.
Maurice Whitman, yeah.
Why can't Hollywood just make a movie just like these covers? You know, that they want to make strong women, but they want to make male characters into women. Right. Why not just adapt these existing characters that are really tough and amazing?
Yeah, if they did it right and did it like this, and,
yeah,
I mean, it
would be like nothing anyone's ever seen.
There's some more Art Soft.
Were there certain years that Fiction House comics faded more? Because these colors seem pretty bright.
They all seem to fade, really, to tell you the truth. I mean, the reds seem like they went away really quickly. I don't know if it was just a particular type of ink they used, the red ink. It didn't seem like it.
So should that be bright red on the jumbo letters?
Some of it is faded. I think this was originally orange on this, though. So, okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Michael.
There was a lot of orange and green, as you know, on these. The primary two colors, I think, on almost every cover.
I've noticed a lot of the fading is on Fight Comics.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe more than Jumbo.
It's number 82. That's a Matt Baker cover. And I mean, yeah, some of the colors held up pretty good. I mean, this one.
Yeah.
103. It's a Baker also.
Have all these books pretty much been reprinted in hardcover?
I don't know if Guandana Land did all the Jumbo Fiction House stuff.
Well,
I know that.
Wasn't Roy Thomas doing it?
Yeah, he did a few, I think.
Not all of them.
But I don't think he's done all of them.
I think Bill Black had done some stuff too.
Yeah.
Sporadic, not a series of Jungle Books, but he would have a Jungle Book reprint and there would be some of these stories in there. Bill Black would reprint anything he could.
Baker again.
These are dynamite.
These are great.
I've got more, but I'll save some. I don't want to take up everybody's time.
Awesome stuff.
That was great. That was great. All right, I will go and I'll start with any chance I get to show this big little book.
Yes, that is great.
Cool.
That's beautiful.
It's in great shape, man. I tell you.
Man, look at that gloss on that.
He's got
How old is that,
Mike?
Mike?
Hairstyle. Kind of looks like Mr. Spock on the spine.
I want to say 45, but you're asking my
Yeah,
eyesight.
don't damage your spine or anything.
49.
Wow. That's in great shape, man.
Beautiful.
And I love to recommend these too. If you want the Russ Manning artwork for Korak, they were reprinted in these two nice little editions.
Dark Horse, man, they're doing some great stuff.
This was a few years back, but highly recommend it.
That's great.
I'll show you what the covers look well. So here's an interior.
Russ Manning was awesome.
He was pretty good. He pretty good. So here's what your cover page would look like. So they didn't have the rights to say gold key.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So they've just printed the art. So that's your front cover. So and then so on and so on.
That's neat.
And there were more Korak stories, but these concentrate on the ones that Russ Manning drew. So all right, he's taking a run through the jungle. Here's Sergeant Fury.
Yeah. John Severin.
And Tarzan makes a guess. No, he doesn't.
Wouldn't that have been great?
Yeah, it would. So here's another
Oh, wow.
time when he was in the jungle.
Time for
That
dinner.
poor alligator, man. Probably just minding its own business.
I know, right?
Another Baron Strucker appearance.
That's cool.
All right, and then near the end of the promo, it started to go to Human Torch type items. So here is Strange Tales number 113.
I always loved that cover. I
With
always
the-
loved that cover. I
Yeah.
want to make a poster of that, but the damn word balloon is in the way.
The Plant Man. Now, this guy could control all kinds of plants, and he could hire himself out to famous landowners to, do some landscaping and gardens. But no, he wants to attack the Human Torch.
He looks like the Shadow.
There's Marvel's annual number 1.
Cool.
Annual number 2.
I remember buying that one off the rack.
That's a cool cover. Yeah.
And number 3, Marvel attempts to kind of do their version of Tarzan versus the Ant-Men, which was a great novel that I've read. Their comic adaptation, which Gold Key did that as well in 2 parts.
Oh, neat.
See, here's all the Ant-Men.
I be kicking them jokers all over the place, man.
Back of the 50-foot woman.
And that was part one. Here's part two if you want to finish the end of the story. They knock Tarzan out, and he wakes up, and he's their size, and he figures, how'd they get to be big? Well, they've shrunk him. So
Look at that rat. That's funny.
But great novel. Now, switching gears, because, we've got to switch gears at some point.
Got to have a little variety.
Wow. Not seen that one.
And about a little adventure. Clark Kent goes to reform school.
He was a bad boy.
Yep.
Oh, shoot.
Some of the fossils may have been born in this cabin.
A friend of mine had one of those, and all it does is fits over one of those, I think, 4x4 card tables. That's foldable card table.
Yeah.
And if it goes right over it, and then you got a couple of sticks that you put on the table that make it, slanted. You can keep it up like that, but you'd hang out under the table. That was it. Two people.
All right. We'll be going to our extinguished guest. You caught that I said extinguished, right?
Yeah, it was really good. We'll be here all night. Thanks.
All right.
We're talking about you, Steve.
I'll start off here with
The other
Tarzan number 251.
Oh, that's a great one. Look at that.
Yeah.
Bicentennial issue. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Amazing Spider-Man number 111 with Craven.
Yeah. Hey.
That's a little jungle going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
With Craven.
Got Cole number 3. Thought that looked kind of jungly.
Yeah.
The crazy jungle there, man.
Yeah.
Tulsa Doom.
Kazar number 3 with
Cool.
Spidey.
Oh, yeah.
This one definitely looks like some jungle action here. This is Luke Cage, Hero for Hire number 13.
Oh, yeah, the jungle
Wow.
animals. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Weird War number 34.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. There you go.
And Devil Dinosaur number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Prehistoric jungles. Devil Dinosaur number 2.
That's nice, man. That's a great cover. Look at that.
And I love war stories, so we're back to the Invaders number 31 with the Nazi Frankens.
Very cool.
Yeah.
The Invaders are great.
Yep.
Who would have known
Here's a,
Frankenstein's
cool
monster was a Nazi?
Mm.
Right?
That was way before
Invaders
that.
number
though.
22.
Or Mike.
Jungle Action number 2.
All right. Oh no, Eric's not here to appreciate that cover.
Jungle Action number 11. Black Panther.
Yeah.
Supernatural Thrillers number 3.
Oh, the Valley of the Worm. I love that story. And that's Gil Kane, too.
Yeah.
Isn't
You
Yeah.
can
Like
see the
okay?
nostrils there. Yeah.
it? That's for you, Eric.
You can't get enough of Gil Kane on this channel.
No, never.
No. Never enough Gil Kane.
I can't see up anybody's nostrils on this.
Yeah, right there next to your finger. You
Oh,
can see the guy's brain.
They're there somewhere.
But he made you think about it though. Yeah.
Sergeant Rock number 337.
Yeah.
Unknown Soldier number 227.
Wow.
Man, those are great.
Mm-hmm.
Another Sergeant Rock number 329.
Man.
And here we got another prehistoric type jumble. This is Tales of the Unexpected number 34.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Look at that cover.
Yep.
Haha.
And my last two here. This is Marvel Tales number 27 with Craven on the cover.
Yeah.
Craven and Spidey.
Good old Craven, man.
And then I was rummaging through my stuff, and I just found this one. Thought I'd show it. This is Marvel Tales number 2.
There you go. Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Origins of. That's all I got.
You got like
Nice.
good stuff, man.
Great stuff.
Yeah, good stuff
And I
for
like
you.
the background you have there too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Captain. Headed your way.
All right. I was telling you about that one book, The Seduction of the Innocent. This is the one.
Okay.
Jungle Comics number 98.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll show you why. And the Gray Man, was somebody he doesn't believe me, but these guys would do this on purpose. And I've read where they would the whole thing came out of the book, so I can show it to you like this because this came right out of the center. I don't believe it. Came right out of the book. But here, this is it right here. If you look at it real close, that's the guy's arm. But if you
Okay.
did you see it?
Yeah, I remember that being reprinted in that book.
I mean,
And the seduction, yeah.
I think some of it's,
you see it?
it's
Now you
just-
can't tell me that he didn't draw that on purpose. The Gray Man doesn't, believe me, but they did this on purpose. And then sometimes these guys, they would, show each other what they did and got away with. These artists, either from the same company, sometimes from different companies, and they, hey, look at what I did. So, but smart kids will find that stuff. I know, if I was alive back at the time when these were being printed, I'd find it. I find it all the time anyway.
You found it now.
Yeah, right. Let's see, what else do I got here? Oh, here's Jungle Comics number 86.
Sweet.
It's I think this cover, I can't read it anymore. I think it was Joe Doolin who did a lot of the pulp magazines, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a nice one. Very cool.
Another, yeah, it's a bondage cover. Camilla, Queen of the Jungle. It's from 1944.
Yeah, you're right, Captain. That was Joe Doolin.
Was okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He did a lot of the pulp magazines, I think, from the 40s and
Yes,
stuff.
sir.
Here's 3D Sheena, Queen of the Jungle from 1953.
That was brand
yeah.
new. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty high up there in the grade, but unfortunately, there's the bottom corners are a little bit blunted, and there's no glasses. But I don't care. It's a great looking cover, though. I have 3D glasses, and I did read it. Yeah, kind of fun, cheesy, but fun.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. This is Feature Comics number 93 from 1945.
Oh, yeah.
And this has a Poison Ivy story in it.
Oh, yeah.
A different Poison Ivy, I'm sure. Oh, it's a different Poison Ivy, all right.
Yeah. What's up with the bowler?
There, look at the ads in the back. They were so great. Man, today you don't even see toy stores anymore. For Christ's sake. This Jumbo number 146.
Whoa.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh, that's a Jack Cameron cover right here. And I think I did have to use some mending tissue on the spine. Yeah, I did. I used some mending tissue on the spine. I don't know if you can see it right there. Probably. To keep it from falling apart, man. Jungle Comics number 52.
Wow.
This is number 81 from 1946. I think this is Joe Doolin too.
I think you're right, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, this is one that I really love. This bondage cover right here from 1947.
Wow.
Number 94.
Great stuff.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very colorful.
Let's see if I could. I can't. But, I don't know. Maybe. I think this is Joe Doolin, but I don't know for sure. I would probably have to look it up. But I just love that cover. A voodoo woman. She's being lowered into those what is it? Hot coals and lava. Looks like lava, man. Lava pit. Then 101 from 1948.
Wow. I like that.
I had this up a picture of this one up on Instagram. I got another one, low grade, but this is the comic, the Jungle comic that actually got me seriously started on collecting the Jungle books.
Oh, yeah.
Number 99.
Okay.
You got this one?
Yeah. Mine's probably not as nice as yours, but I've got that one. You would think that one would probably been the one they used in the seduction.
Yeah, I mean, look, you could see. This is what I'm talking about. You could see right through there.
Well, I mean, just for the torture and everything like that, But
Sure. It's got some great ads in here I wanted to check out. Maybe I'll check that out later on. I'll let somebody else go now. I'll show these other ones later.
They looked really good. Really good. All right, Gratu, you want to go again?
This is Sheena number 14.
Oh,
Wow, you got a lot of that stuff. I didn't know you had so many of those books.
Well,
they look great.
I mean, I bought some in the 80s. I wish I could have bought more. It's just they were expensive. This one I got pretty cheap, but it's got some damage here.
good stuff.
They got the glasses?
I can't remember.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Because I bought it,
Yeah.
like 85.
Yeah, I could have bought Charlton's back then.
This cover is a little. I don't think you could get away with that today.
That's an awesome Dave Stevens cover, though. That's one of my favorites.
He was great, man. Great artist.
Then, what is this? Yeah. Let's see. you call it a jungle cover.
Yeah.
Stevens again. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a voodoo guy in the background.
Yeah, man. Very
That's
nice.
great. Bandit looks so scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Horror Mike?
Wow.
Now, the Crypt
Yes.
Keeper of Castle Hills was saying that a lot of the copies of this have problems with the color separation or something. He was showing it on his show, but this one seems to be fine.
Great.
So, this is Jungle Comics #1.
Great stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
Let's see.
Man, I'm gonna rewind this episode and watch it again myself, Micah.
Okay.
Well, let me show you. That's probably it, but I'll show you what I was talking about a minute ago that inspired me to actually buy a new comic. This is a cover on of the newest issue of Vampirella, and it really looks like something right out of the Warren days. It's an
Wow.
artist named Sozo Meika. I guess she lives in L.A., but that, if the art inside looked like that, I know it doesn't. I know it's going to look like it's drawn by a 14-year-old, like all Dynamite comics. But that cover is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got that then.
All right. Charlton 66. How are you doing?
All right, sir. I'm doing well. Enjoying these comics. And the banter is always great on this. It's always fun. Walt Disney's Donald and Mickey in Disneyland 1.
Oh.
Island.
Yeah.
Great.
Biggies.
You have this one, Micah?
No, I sure don't. That's awesome.
Okay, I'll put it
Giant.
to the mail sometime next week.
Oh, well,
Seriously.
fantastic.
I mean, you collected more than I do. I've already read it, and it's going to a good home. So I'll send it to you sometime next week to you, okay?
All right. Don't tell me how it ends.
Oh, I don't know if they make it to the island or not. I don't
Oh, okay.
Strange Adventures 156. This was in my reading box,
Man, look at that.
so I'll put it.
That's so awesome.
And, House of Mystery, number 151. I love Martian Manhunter, but these stories are just so wacky and they're so much fun. It's funny how he morphed into much more of a serious character. In the DC universe in the 80s and the 90s. This is a pretty cool book. It's put out by the Kiwanis Club International. It's got a Pete Morisi cover, but Gene Autry is an article with Gene Autry visiting the polio center.
Man.
In this book, a little article about that. So that's the reason I had. This is number 4, I believe. Superior Stories, number 4.
I've never seen this.
Pam cover. Yeah, I haven't seen 1, 2, or 3. I don't even know how far it goes back. I've never looked this up. But the Texas Ranger, the nice little Western story in there. But the Gene Autry feature is what I really like.
Sure.
So that was a very cool find. Sergeant Rock 159.
Wow. Cool.
Strange Adventures 235. Such great. So this is how I remember buying these and reading these earlier Texas Day stories and sci-fi stuff. I just love this title.
Man.
I love the Shroud, and of course I love Marvel Team Up. I think it's a great title.
That was a great series. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal series. I love it. It's fun. I
don't know why it didn't continue. They could have done other villains. I mean, Doom was always my favorite, but I mean, such a great series, I thought.
Mm-hmm. And the Shroud, I love this. This he first appeared in number 5, I think it is.
Yeah, I think you're right, Steve.
Yeah, love the Shroud. Outlaw Kid number 10. those are not ripped. It's actual smoke from his 6 guns. They look like they're terrorists out there by the Marvel Comics group. But
Yeah,
That Kane?
That great
Oh,
Spider.
yeah.
That's that
Oh,
great Spider-Man
That might be
crossover.
Kane.
Mighty Samson.
Yes.
I'm trying to get these. They're until I came on this channel, I didn't read Mighty Samson, not knowing what it was about. But post-apocalyptic stuff, I love it, and so once you guys introduced me to Mighty Samson,
Right.
try to find it when I can. Isn't that a great cover?
That's
It's a
awesome.
Bible comic.
Yeah.
Turtle Vampire Chicken.
Bobby Vincent, number 7.
Oh, great one. Yeah.
Man.
Great cover.
Rawhide Kid, Gil Kane on this one, 144.
Uh-oh.
He put a lot in this cover, I thought. There's a lot going on for a quick Western cover.
Nice nose turned up down there.
Yeah, it was great, right? Joe Palooka, number 86. I like
Yeah.
Joe.
Wow.
That's I love the colors, man. That thing just pops out at you.
Yeah, right. It does look good. It's got some condition issues around the edge and the spine, but other than that, the colors are really nice on it. It reads well. It reads well. DC Special number 22. And I love these as a kid, the Three Musketeers and Robin Hood.
Yeah, good.
This is not my childhood copy, but I remember having this when I was a wee lad. Tomb of Dracula 17.
Man.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And number 19. And I don't know why he's not in the coffin, but he's not. 25. And the last book, and I am done for the night, which is a great read. The Giant Size Spider-Man, Doc Savage. I was hoping we could see a Doc's nose, but there's no action with that. Just Doc being too superheroic in his little outfit, but it's still a good read.
Awesome.
All right, guys. I'm done. Thank you very much.
Great stuff, man.
Thank you. Mike, I'll have the book into you sometime next week.
Oh, appreciate it.
No problem.
Looks like we have lost our guest, but hopefully he'll be able to pop right back in. Until then, Jambo, we're going to head your way.
All right. Well, I thought I'd throw something different at you guys.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Space Jungle.
There's an oldie.
look at that one. Tales of the Eerie Unknown. That's nice.
And some of my favorite Jungle Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Maurice Whitman.
Which would you have an original cover? Just one from that series.
Oh, I would love it. I would so
That is
love that.
amazing stuff, man. They probably just threw them away,
Yeah.
shredded them up. Sheena. That's cool.
She was first in Jumbo Comics, right?
Yes, you're right.
1937, I think.
She preceded even Wonder Woman, and
Yeah, she. I think in the United States she came in 1938, and then just a few months before that, in 1937, she appeared in England first.
right,
Whoa, is that number 5?
number 1.
For one.
Man,
Look at that.
Caramba.
Huh?
Ay, Chihuahua. What is the year on that?
1942.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Wow.
was a little later than some of the Jumbo. Yeah, look at the leaf, the placement of the leaf there.
Mhm. It makes you think if that was redrawn after some point.
Right.
Put in there later.
Oh, I don't think we can get away with that. Here's some
Yeah.
more Jungle
Oh,
Girl
that's a
here.
good one. Doc Strange.
Yeah.
That's cool. I never knew they were together.
Yeah. Well, just on a couple of covers, I think.
Very cool.
Princess Panther, yeah. And let's see where we're showing some Tarzan.
Oh man, look at that.
That's an oldie, man.
38. Yeah.
Wow. It's funny how those Tip Top comics are so early, and you can buy them for less than $30. Some of them,
Right.
Look
You
at
can't
that.
get that. Can't get that one for 30 though.
Oh no, not a particular one, but
Not the Schomburgs.
Oh. Man,
not Smiling Jack, is it?
no.
Kind of looks like him, right?
Yeah, with that little mustache. After you shut off his mustache.
There's some Fox.
That's cool.
You see how the colors on the inside of the cover would bleed through? They printed the first page of the story on the inside of the front cover. And they would use like one color ink, like red or blue, sometimes green. And it always bled through, it seemed like. Here's a beat up Rula, number 18. Jack Kamen.
She is the ruler of the jungle.
Riding the zebra. I like that. I like the zebra.
Yeah, that's a cool idea to ride the zebra. It makes sense.
There's number 13. That's a Baker cover.
Wowzers.
Beautiful stuff.
There's another Baker cover. This is 23.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how he drew the hair most of the time was a giveaway if it was a Baker cover or not.
Mm-hmm.
He put all those curls and the way he inked it and stuff, I guess. Here's number 22.
Sweet.
Wow.
Here's a different Jungle Princess.
Wow.
Zegra.
Jeez, look at that. I never heard of this book.
Zegra or Zegra.
First issue?
This one's number 2.
Okay. Wow.
Great cover.
Yeah, it is.
More Rula.
Ooh-la.
There's a nice JoJo.
Whoa, man, this.
Sounds like a Tarzan
Like
guy.
the mullet there on JoJo. I was rocking that. There's some Lorna.
Wow.
Marvel's Jungle Girl of the time.
Yeah.
JoJo. This one's got some issues. Somebody rode on her stomach.
Terrors of the jungle.
Some nice LB Cole.
I wonder how she swings around the jungle without her top falling off.
And I'm bringing Steve there.
Oh,
Hey.
nice. Very cool.
Here's some Bob Powell.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Always love Powell.
Yeah, he was great. Paul was great. The
Some
legend.
Joe Doolin.
I have that one too. Great.
Man. Dynamite.
Man.
Dynamite is right.
Bringing the captain.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. I like that statue. It's like reminds me of a Doc Savage cover.
The blade coming out of his mouth, it looks like, yeah. Here's 123.
Great shot.
Here's 109. I got this at Eric's shop up there.
Oh, cool.
It's number
Nice.
158.
Hmm.
And this one had a couple of Sheena stories in it, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
Hello, Comics Unlimited.
And a couple more.
Did he have his own book, that Kanga guy? Or
He
Kanga?
did, yeah. And I
Right,
started
Didn't
pull some of
Frazetta
those.
draw it?
I'm sorry.
Didn't Frazetta draw it? Draw an issue, Frazetta?
No, he did Thunder, and I should have got some of those.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Yay. That looks
he
familiar.
did Thunder #1, and
Okay.
he did the art all the way through it, which was kind of rare for him back then.
Exactly. Yeah.
He did the cover, he did the art through it, and I
Mhm.
think he may have even wrote some of the stories and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I
But,
got the name confused.
Yeah, I won't take up everybody's time.
Those
Oh.
are great books.
We were just mesmerized. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's just
Great stuff.
one heck of a collection.
we heard from our guest whose internet stopped on him. So
3 kids on an old device.
we're glad he was able to make it for both rounds. And
yeah.
that was fantastic. We always love it when, I think that was his third visit. So always great to see him. So
The veteran.
and we welcome a couple of new timers here. It's Comics Unlimited. Great.
Well,
great to see
Comics
you.
Unlimited.
And of course, Jackson Roykert. So that's about it for me. This might be a very short episode. We've had some cancellations at the last second, but if anybody has anything else, now's the time.
Yeah, I got a few things.
All right. We'll go to the captain real
I
quick.
thought I'd show you the Rudyard Kipling, the Jungle Books.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
A lot of people, they think Rudyard Kipling and his Jungle Books had to do with Africa, but he wasn't even born in England. He was born in India. And all the stories take place in the Indian jungles. Yeah. Kind of interesting. I read this a long time ago. It's got some nice illustrations in here, too. I forget who did the illustrated books, but what else we got here? Let me just show you this one. What the hell is it? I don't know. Yeah, he died in 1936. Look at him. He looks like Gandhi there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's Kipling.
Oh,
Illustrated by David Gentleman. A nice gentleman, I say.
That's nice.
So I probably got to reacquaint myself with some of these stories, maybe in the next few days or so. I showed this. It's got some Jack Kamen artwork inside.
that's a great issue. Yeah.
Another one I got is Jungle Comics number 133. I'm not. Is it Jack Kamen or is it Matt Baker? I don't even know. I mean, is it? Maybe it's Jack Kamen. I don't know.
Brand new.
Not sure who does.
That's cool.
And this one I gotta rebag and board.
It's hard to tell, Captain, on those because they were all credited to the Iger House Studios and stuff, you know. So
Exactly.
I mean, some of them are Baker, some of them are Whitman, and Doolin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so some of them you can tell by their style, but then some of them were kind of done by one, and then they'd pass it on to the next guy, and he would ink it or something like that. And
that makes it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
But, this is Jumbo Comics number 118. I have to bag this yet, but it's got some nice colors on there.
That's a cool one. Yeah.
You got this one?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a cool one.
It is nice. It's got Captain Marvel on the back.
Oh, that'd be a great watch to have.
The wristwatch, yes.
Beautiful.
I have a Gene
Beautiful.
Autry wristwatch.
This
Wow.
is in pretty great shape. I am.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's in better shape than mine, I'm sure. But yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, here's a man. This would scare the crap out of me if somebody wore this mask. I mean, it's a Santa Claus mask, rubber mask, man. I mean,
No Santa Claus was bald.
I didn't either. That's why it would scare the hell out of me. And the last one here is Jumbo 146. Nice 52 pager. I don't know the year, but sometimes this Mylar, it's got some really great colors. So let me take it out of the Mylar and show it.
Yeah.
Let's all guess. 1944.
I'm gonna say
No, later.
51, maybe.
Oh, okay. Go.
I'm gonna say 49. It's 51.
Ah.
1951. That's it. That's it for me then.
Okay.
Great stuff. Beautiful.
Yeah, thanks for letting me show these.
Yeah. Well, I guess that about wraps it up for this great safari into the jungle. So,
Wait, there's one thing I wanted to ask Steve something.
Oh yeah.
Did I see this book on one of your Instagram posts? I've been trying to find out if you have this book or not.
I do have it, but I have an earlier copy.
But did I see it on your Instagram? Did you have
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, a long time ago. But yeah, I have an older copy. I think it's Grosvenor and Dunlap copy.
Okay, yeah, that's old. This is from 1955, I think. And
Yeah.
that's where I saw it. And I love stories about bookstores, where mysteries take place in a bookstore.
Yeah.
So I think that's when I saw that on one of your Instagram posts, I had to, pick it up. I read the first chapter already. It's great.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Okay, kiddo. I won't interrupt you again.
no, it's fine. It's fine. We've done great on time. We're going to be out of here in under an hour and a half. So we thank you for watching this great episode. To all those in the chat, we thank you. So hopefully we'll see you back. We'll just do a regular, ordinary, plain Jane, boring episode next week. So everybody will enjoy that. So we'll see you then. Until then, happy drawing.
Take care, guys.
Green. Good night, kids.
Good night there, everybody in the gallery. As Dr. Silver